welcome to your practice. My name is Annie and I'm going to be guiding you through a meditation today to support you in slowing down, pausing for a moment and realizing and recognizing the importance of prioritizing yourself. So many of us spend a lot of time trying to be a lot of things to a lot of people. Our lives demand all sorts of different roles from us simultaneously. And so my intention today is to give you the opportunity to quieten down all of that noise, all of the obligations around you, so that you can really tune into yourself. And one of the things that I have found incredibly useful in learning to prioritize myself is remembering that by taking care of ourselves, we're taking care of everything else, because the better that we feel, the more charged we are with energy, the more balanced that we feel in our body and mind, the better equipped we are to show up for anyone and everything else. So this is also about recognizing our self-worth and the value and importance of taking care of ourselves. I always think about that idea on an airplane of putting on your own mask before helping anyone else in an emergency. And that doesn't come naturally to many of us. But it is a really, really important thing to remember, that we can't pour from an empty cup. We can't give if we've got nothing left to give, if we've depleted our energy. So thank you for being here, taking a step to prioritize your own well-being. And I hope that in turn it supports you in feeling as though you're ready to show up for whatever it is that lies ahead of you. So let's get comfortable. I'm sitting on a block. You might be sitting on a cushion. You might also just be sitting on your sofa or lying in bed. You can take this practice however you want to take it. The only thing that you need is your body. We're going to be using breath as our tool, our anchor, our pathway into the present moment. And our breath is obviously operating all the time. That mechanism is part of our innate functioning. So you really can position yourself however you want. But what can be helpful is to be able to have a straight spine or a long spine, so that we have the space to allow the breath to go a little bit deeper than it might be as we're landing here right now. So if we're sort of hunched over like this, we're going to struggle to take nice deep breaths. So find a way that the breath has space to move into. And then you can have the eyes closed or open, but if the eyes are open, just let the gaze soften so it can almost drop down the tip of your nose. Allow the jaw to soften. Allow the space around you to get a little bit more cloudy, so we're not seeking to engage with the stimulus around us, and instead we're starting to draw the awareness in, let that get a little bit closer, a little bit smaller, a little bit more inward. And through our practice together, the mind might feel busy at times or the whole time, but our breath is a really wonderful tool to support us in finding a little bit more of a single point of focus. And so we're going to use that breath as an anchor for the mind, and we're just going to begin for the next couple of moments. I'm going to let my voice drop away and give you the space to notice how you're breathing. So you're not doing anything to change your breath right now, but just instead listen and listen to and feel your breath as it moves in and out of the body. And as you observe your breath, notice if you start to attach labels or judgments to the way that you're breathing. Can you instead just focus on the movement of breath and let that be enough? Slowly starting to plant the seed that perhaps we don't have to meet any expectations. That purely focusing on our breath is a worthy pursuit. And that you are worthy of this time, this energy, and this focus. And you can now begin to start shifting the breath slightly. So if the breath feels shallow, or maybe you're breathing into the chest, can you start to allow the breath to draw a little bit deeper into the body as you breathe in? And if the exhale feels longer than the inhale, perhaps for the next few rounds of breath, you can focus on trying to bring a little bit more balance between the inhalation and the exhalation. And if any voices come into the mind, any criticisms or judgments, observe those. But let them go. Next time you breathe out, just let them drop away as you come back into the rhythm of your own breath. Now maintaining that breath, which perhaps feels ever so slightly more even or balanced, we're going to start to expand the awareness to include the heart space, this center of compassion within us. And every time you breathe in, can you imagine the space at the heart expanding a little more and softening with the exhale? Perhaps it's useful to visualize this as a ball of light at the heart. And every time you breathe in, the light gets a little bit brighter. And that light starts to expand with each breath more and more into your body. Filling your body with this warm and compassionate energy from your own heart space. And each breath creates a brighter light radiating through the body. Recharging the cells with love and energy and compassion from your own heart. That love and energy and compassion that we might so readily pour into the people and the projects around us, but that we often forget to offer to ourselves. And with each breath, that light gets a little brighter, a little bigger, fills up more cells of the body. Giving ourselves the opportunity to recharge the body and the mind. An energetic reset so that we have the energy to pour into whatever else it might be that we are choosing to give energy to by offering it to ourselves first. And every time that the mind might wander elsewhere or throw judgments such as this being a waste of time, just remind yourself that you are worthy and you deserve to take care of yourself before and in the same way as you would take care of others. And imagining this light now radiating through every single cell of your body. This powerful energy from your own heart space, recharging every single cell. Just taking a few more rounds. And as the light expands, you might find that the breath lengthens. Next time you breathe in, you'll take a deep inhale in through the nose and let out a soft sigh through the mouth. Feeling the shoulders soften. Let's do that 2 more times. Inhale. And then just allow yourself to return to a natural rhythm of breath. Bathing in the afterglow of this practice. Noticing how you feel. And again, there's no right or wrong. There's nothing to label here. There's no judgment to hold or expectation to uphold. Just observe. And then when you're ready, bring your hands to touch at the heart. Just bringing ourselves back into this center of compassionate wisdom within us. This place of knowing that you are worthy of all of your time, your awareness, your attention. You deserve to be taken care of, and so you deserve to take care of yourself. It is not selfish. In fact, the better we take care of ourselves, the better equipped we are to take care of all of the people and projects and things around us. So it's a collective effort, even if in moments it feels like a solitary pursuit. Take a deep breath in. And a big sigh out. Honoring the importance of our own well-being as a contribution to the collective well-being. Thank you for your practice. Have a beautiful rest of your day.